I really wish I brought a glove for this stuff because it's currently leaking all over the freaking bag and I'm about to get deer pee on my hand, so that'll be fun and smelly. But you know, hey, welcome back everybody. Right now I'm walking down to put some trail cameras out and to put some like mock scrapes out. I've been really just keeping this area on my property keyed in for big bucks. I've been trying to stay out of here as much as possible, but one thing that I've been doing is just pissing off these big bucks. I need to get a trail camera over here. I haven't done it yet because I've been having issues with my trail cameras. I actually just got my trail camera back from SpyCam because it wasn't working, so they sent me a new one. But with that being said, like, check this stuff out. You see that right there? You see that? That right there? I gotta see what that guy looks like. I'm not trying to spend too much time back here, but I got scrapes galore in these areas. So I've been over here really trying to dial in everything, work this property out. I don't have a giant property, but it is enough to hunt. It's got some big freaking deer on it. Ohio's just got some big old bean and corn fed deer. Ohio's not a giant place, but one thing it does do is produce big freaking deer. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my mock scrape ordeals and move a trail camera. But I just wanted to show you guys those scrapes real quick because, like, it's working. All right, we're good to go. Let's get out of here. It's a little late in the year to be doing this stuff already, but it's been a busy year for me, so we got a late start. There's a lot of things I gotta do back here. I gotta move some tree stands around even too. And I know that's like the last thing you guys probably wanna hear. You probably shouldn't be moving tree stands when, you know, it's this freaking late in the season, but we got like 2 weeks till rut and I need to make some adjustments because things opened up a lot more than I ever planned. That being said, let's show you guys my new house. We're standing here on my first ever purchased home and property. This right here is the closest thing I could get to being considered my first ever dream home. Now, when I say that, what I'm talking about is dream first home, not like my dream home in general. So here it is. I wanted something exactly like this or pretty darn close when it came to buying my first house. So we're gonna go inside. I'm gonna talk to you guys more about it and show you the inside and what I've been doing, what's going on with it, what it has to offer, because I think this is really cool. It's something that I've never experienced in my life, and this is different. Most people on YouTube, like when they make it on YouTube, make like, I finally bought my dream home videos, and you know, that's cool and all, and like, I'm not here to like stunt on anybody or brag or anything. I think I just like to share the experience with you guys, because I would assume that more of the people that watch me are more relatable to my lifestyle. Like, I'm not super rich, I don't make a ton of money, I don't make my living off of YouTube. You know, like, I pursue YouTube as my full-time job, but I'm far from it. This is something that's, in my opinion, more relatable to the average person, and it's 100% doable for anybody out there watching these videos. Like, if you're a blue-collar worker, if you're a retail worker, it really doesn't matter. Let's go inside. I'm gonna open the garage and show you guys what we're dealing with. So it's a mess right now. I want you guys to know one thing while we're walking in here, and that one thing is that this house is essentially been gutted. When I bought this house, it was not in good shape. So me and my dad been over here ripping it to shreds because of all the things that we ran into. So one of my favorite parts of this whole house is the fact that it has a giant garage. Now this garage is completely full of stuff. As you guys can see, we have like a sawhorse set up right here, and I have an oven over here. I have a bunch of cabinets in here. So you guys understand, the garage is completely full of stuff because I got nowhere else to put anything right now while we're working on the house. I will give you guys an update when the house is completely done, but this right here is my garage. This isn't the manliest garage, and it definitely needs some updating in here, but what it does have, it has an attic, check, so I got storage, and it's big enough to fit my F-150 and my boat together. My biggest thing was having a garage that could fit a truck and a boat in it year-round. I've never been able to have storage for my boat. Recently I sold my Nitro, but if you guys had seen it in my past videos, every winter I would have to find a place to store it. And overall it was just a pain. So the fact that this garage is big enough and tall enough to fit my Ford F-150 and whatever boat I decide to buy next is just insane. Again guys, it's hard to get a visual because it's just jam-packed with stuff, but it's plenty big and I'm super pumped about that. So as you guys can see right here, this is all gonna be the new kitchen. It just hasn't been installed yet. So there's like a stovetop over here, cabinets, more cabinets, vents. Gonna get put in soon and eventually this will be cleared out. But yeah, overall, being an outdoorsman, the garage was one of the places that I spent the most time. So this was super important to me. And we're just gonna go inside now because this doesn't show you much justice, but I promise you guys, it's bigger than it looks. Okay, so now, I'm gonna open the door to go inside. When we bought this house, it was an old rental property and the people that rented it out did not take care of it whatsoever. So I'll go ahead and throw up some pictures of what it looked like when I bought it. And now, you know, you're probably looking at it and you're like, that's not even that bad. Like, what are you talking about? How it looked on the surface originally wasn't bad. When we got in here and started doing things, it all went downhill. So as you guys can see right here, we are sitting in the kitchen. Now the kitchen is completely gutted. Me and my dad ripped all the drywall out. Now I bought this house expecting to just move right in and repaint things, and that wasn't it. There was this weird smell coming from the house day in and day out. And I primed the whole house, like primer, painted everything just because I was getting it, you know, prepared to paint. The smell would not go away. Turns out, long story short, mice had destroyed this entire wall. All the insulation, not only was it like blown in and asbestos filled and everything like that, but it was full of mouse piss. Mouse pee just soaked up the entire room and it smelled terrible. Like to the point where it really wasn't even safe to be living here. So we had to rip out the entire kitchen. When we ripped out the entire kitchen, I ended up having to get rid of all the cabinets, the granite countertops, everything, because it was all ruined by the mice. Now, none of this stuff was able to be seen on the surface. I paid inspectors to come look at this house and everything. Long story short, the entire kitchen was destroyed. I had to rip all the old stuff out and get new cabinets and everything, which is what you guys saw in the garage. So financially, that hurt me really bad because I pulled every string that I could just to get in this house. I don't know if you guys know, but the market on houses and stuff right now, it's not good. It's not good. Right here, we are sitting in the kitchen. Now, you gotta kind of paint the vision for yourself, but it's actually pretty sick. It's got a vaulted ceiling, as you guys can see right here. So there's a lot of space, a lot of room. And then on the back side, we have the family room or the living room. Again, everything's under construction, but this room has been completely painted. I've had a ton of help from my parents. You know, my mom's been over here helping paint. My dad's been over here doing like 89.99% of the renovations, and I'm helping where I can, but it's a huge learning curve for me. So as you guys can see, here's my family room. Now, although it's not much, I love it. One of my favorite parts about this house is not only the vaulted ceiling in the kitchen, but the fact that the kitchen is a complete open floor pan to the living room. I spend most of the time with my friends and family in the kitchen. I love to cook for everybody. I love to host parties. So the fact that I can sit in the kitchen, do my thing, and have my friends and family hanging out in the living room, watching football games and stuff like that is awesome. Now, this house isn't big. This house is only 976 square foot, something like that. It's not even 1,000 square foot. It's a very small place. Coming into here, we have the hallway. The hallway is finished being painted. I got that done and it looks good. I ended up going with like a gray color. It kind of looks blue on camera because the RGB probably, but got a little hallway to all the rooms. So it's a 2-bedroom and 1 bathroom. So the bathroom, just like the kitchen, there's no lights in here. That's good. All right. So the bathroom, just like the kitchen, was completely destroyed by mice. They had been all behind the shower. The bathtub was just disgusting. I don't have pictures of this before. I don't know why I didn't take them. It was just we were moving so fast. We ended up completely gutting this as well. So as you guys can see right here, there were holes in all of this wall, patched everything. My dad recut drywall to patch literally everything. So this is coming a long way. This is where the vanity will be. This is where the toilet will be. And behind me, which I've also completely replaced, is the new stand-up shower. I'm super hyped about this because I love like nice stand-up showers, and originally there was just a nasty cast iron bathtub in here. It was gross. So we redid this entire area. Shout out to my dad. He took all the drywall out, ripped all the studs out, replaced the studs. And now we have a new beautiful stand-up shower. Still got to get some stuff for it, but it is what it is. Now, the reason I'm showing you guys all this, you're like, why are you showing your house like completely gutted? The reason I'm doing it is because I want to know if you guys want to see update videos, if you want to watch us work on this house. We're going into winter right now, so I know you guys follow me for fishing. You know, I thank every single one of you guys for sticking around for the fishing videos. It's just winter here in Ohio, so there's really all there is to do is be inside or hunt. Yeah, we can get out in the winter and fish a little bit, but it's very, very dependent on what the weather decides to do. That's the bathroom. Now we have the guest bedroom or the secondary bedroom. Now this room, we painted it. It was like a light blue color. This is what it looked like before. And this is what it looks like now. So I got like a nice dark blue in here. And then on the back side, my mom put in like an accent wall. And my mom came up with the idea to paint all the doors in the house dark like this. At first I was like a little weird about it, but I actually love it. It looks really great. So if I shut the door right here, you have like your accent wall. The floors in here, they're disgusting. They're just messed up. So we have all new floor coming in soon. And we actually got the floor in the master bedroom. So you guys are gonna see what that looks like right now. The doors look sweet. I like them, I don't know. I'd be curious to know, leave a comment down below what you guys think of the doors, but they are like a darker gray. And I think it's cool. I think it's different. It might not be everybody's style, but and it probably looks a little bit better in real life than on camera, but it's just definitely something different. So here's my bedroom, the master bedroom. It at this point should be completed. So we're gonna find out together. Oh yeah. Oh, she done. She done. Check my shoes and make sure my shoes are on, buddy. The floors look awesome. I'm super pumped. We really didn't know what we were getting when we got these floors. These floors do not look at all as the samples they sent me. That's why I was weary at first. I was like kind of freaking out low key because like when I bought them, I loved the sample. I was like, this is awesome. This is the one. Like this is the one. We order it. And then it came in a bunch of different shades and I was like, this doesn't look anything like I, picked out, but I love it. I love the darker tone with the gray, and it kind of brought some of the blue out of the wall as well. When you guys paint your houses with different shades of gray, they'll lean towards the blue side or they'll lean towards the green side. So this one leaned a little bit towards the blue side, and I think the dark wood really like kind of tones it out. But this is gonna be my new room and my office. It looks so good. This is the first time I'm seeing the floor. Literally my dad finished the floor last night when I was working on videos. So, oh, and then while I'm standing right here, I'll show you guys a video or a picture of what it looked like before. We're gonna move on out of here. Like I said, it's not big. There is a basement. I'm gonna show you guys that here in a second, but why did I buy this house really quickly? Like, why is this my first ever dream home? There was 3 things I primarily wanted in a house. 1, property. I did not want to live in a development. I didn't want to live in a little gated in community. I didn't want to live in a fenced in backyard. Just being an outdoorsman, I just gotta have my yard, you know what I'm saying? I wanted a place for toys. I want to ride dirt bikes, 4-wheelers. I wanted to hunt. The second thing that I wanted was a lake or a pond. That's very hard to find here in Ohio. It's hard enough to find a place to fish, but finding a property with water on it is close to impossible. And then the third thing that I wanted was a big pole barn or a big garage. I care more about my pole barn or garage than I do the actual house. So I wanted a small house on a lot of property with a big barn, and if I could, I'd get a pond or a lake. Couldn't really find those things, unfortunately, but what I did find was a small house with a big enough garage and one thing that I was able to find use for. If I don't break the door. This right here. This house isn't giant and it didn't have a lake, but one thing it did have was a ton of woods. I essentially have no neighbors and just woods for miles. If I couldn't fish, at least I could have a property to hunt. And I looked at it and I was like, well, if the hunting sucked, I could ride dirt bikes, I could ride 4-wheelers. So the house is very close to the road. I don't love that, but I can get the heck away by just sending it back there. This backyard right here, this deck that I am on right now is exactly what sold me on the property. The fact that I could sit out on a deck, have a beautiful view into the woods, have a place to hunt. Backyard's not real big, but we got a little strip of grass over here that goes onto the side of the house, but then it's just lofted off a hill into the woods, and that's so cool. It drops off, it's a little sketch, but that's it. This is why I bought the house. I'll take you guys downstairs now and show you where you guys can come in this whole thing. As I pursue YouTube, one thing I would love to do is incorporate my fans, my followers, my subscribers into being able to experience this stuff with me. So I have a basement in this house that is completely unfinished. It's kind of nuts. Well, let me show you guys this first, and then I'll tell you where you come in. But this is the hallway right now. Because of the way the floor was remodeled, they had to put in this like crazy staircase. It's got a spiral staircase, and I hate it. I freaking hate it, but it's actually kind of unique. Let's go down here. Right here behind me, I have the spiral staircase that goes upstairs. For now, I plan on keeping this because, in my opinion, if I finish this basement correctly, I might be able to make this look industrial, and it might look cool, it might look nice after some paint and things like that, but it's definitely not convenient for the fact of bringing stuff down here. What is cool about this house, and super convenient, is it's got a walkout basement. So, if we unlock this door, we can come right outside here and see my backyard. We have this cement platform, the cement patio underneath the deck. And maybe I'll put a hot tub here. I don't really know yet. You guys will have to leave me some suggestions in the comment section down below. I even thought it'd be fun to maybe put like a ground blind here and maybe hunt out of the house. I don't know if that's legal. I gotta look into like regulations and stuff like that. I think the city that I live in, you probably can't do that, but in a perfect world, that would be hilarious. Like if I could just walk right out this door, get in a blind and make a shot back here. But to be honest, I really don't get deer that close to the house anyways. But with that being said, yeah, you come out here. So I figure, you know, you guys can't really see because it's like really blown out on camera and it just looks all mushy together because it's a lot of thick woods. But I think it'd be cool to have like a hot tub right here and just enjoy the view. I don't know if I can afford a hot tub, but it'd be a cool idea. So coming back into the basement, we have this big empty basement. Now, originally I wanted to use the basement for my studio, like where I record videos for work and things like that, but there's just too much down here. This house has well water, so when the well pump kicks on, it's loud as heck. When it's winter time, furnace down here, loud as heck. Air conditioner, loud as heck. So I'm gonna have a laundry room down here, but then it's open for whatever I want. This is what I'm thinking, and I need your guys' help. This winter, if I can't make fishing videos, I'm thinking about turning this basement into the ultimate fishing man cave. I want to do it with you guys. I'm going to try to do it financially. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into that yet, but I think I can make it happen. I think where there's a will, there's a way. If you guys know anything about me, I figure out how to do stuff here on this channel. But my idea was to just turn this basement into just the ultimate fishing man cave. And I'm not talking like just whipping something together. I'm talking like transforming this into something that nobody's ever seen before. Like a place that the boys can come hang out, watch fishing videos, a place we can get ready the night before, a place to have just literally everything every fisherman could ever dream of. I even want to do something crazy like get a claw machine that has fishing lures in it. Like I'm talking the ultimate fishing man cave, but I want you guys to leave a comment down below to let me know if you think we should do it. I think it would be a crazy awesome idea, and I don't think anybody's ever really done that before. So I need you guys right here, right now, to start firing away ideas on what you guys think I should do with this house. Going up the crazy staircase that all my friends are probably gonna hit their heads on. Oh, we gotta finish this hallway as well, but I am sharing this experience with you guys here because I didn't buy a giant house. I didn't buy a very nice house. But what I did do was have a vision. I found a property for the right price. It had very close to everything I've ever wanted, and it's the perfect starter home. It's pretty much just me, so I don't need a giant house. I don't have the money to go just do all this crazy stuff some of these people do. One day I'd love to be there, but if there was one thing I wanted, by the age of 25 was my own house, my own place to hunt, and just something to call my own that's me. So what's cool about this house is although it was a lot of headache, a lot of stress, it still is because it's not finished yet. It's something I can call my own, and it's something that like, it's gonna be everything I want it to be because we had to restart everything. I get to do the paint colors I want, I get to do the kitchen that I want, I get to do the bedroom I want, the bathroom I want, because like I had no choice. It was live in this disgusting mess or just full send. Now, give or take, my dad is a handyman and I would not be able to do this without him. So I'm not gonna go ahead and put prices out there. I'm not gonna go ahead and give all the information out because that stuff just doesn't matter to me. But I'm happy, I'm pumped, and I just wanna know, do you guys wanna see videos of me just remodeling this house? This house is gonna be an outdoorsman house. Everything is gonna be country style, it's gonna be barn style. There's gonna be deer up here on the wall up here, mounted there and there. It's gonna be sweet. So if you guys like to hunt, you like to fish, you like to do outdoor things, I want your guys' help designing this house. I think it'd be really fun to do some things that, you know, the people that are investing in me are a part of. So with that being said, this is my new house. It's my first dream home in a sense. I had a vision and we're making it come true. It's pretty crazy. Again, it's not perfect, but nothing's perfect. Nowadays, it's hard to find anything even nice. So here we are. I'll show you guys the front yard a little bit. The house isn't super pretty. It's gonna get repainted. The roof's gotta get redone. You know, the roof ain't leaking or anything, so although it doesn't look pretty, it's just not necessary to just spend a bunch of money on right now. So I do have a bit of grass in the front, although it does butt up close to the road. I'm sure you guys can hear it. The street that I live on is a main road. In the evening, it calms down. It's really only noisy when, you know, people are commuting to work, but inside the house, it's not bad. So my property carries a little bit back, but it also carries far right. It's kind of weird, but this is all my side yard. There's a bunch of stuff that's got to be cleaned up here. But I kind of like it for the purpose that I don't really have to cut a lot of grass. I hate cutting grass. It's not my thing. So I got I'd say about a ½ acre front yard. But what's actually cool is I don't have neighbors. Like, I don't have a neighbor at all that way. I do have a neighbor that way. I haven't met them yet. I gotta go say hi, but they're about 2½ acres away from me. And you know, I'm not against having neighbors by any means. I've always had good relationships with neighbors. Just, I'm a loud person. Like, I like to have fun. So, you know, when I'm doing fireworks and crazy stuff that my idiot self does, I don't want neighbors to have to suffer. So here's the side of the house. We finally got a lot of stuff cleaned up. There's still a bunch of garbage around, but it's about another, I don't know, 50 yards. I don't know how to, I want to say like acreage, but I really don't know how much. I know how much everything is total, but I don't know how it's divvied up. So everything's under construction. I'm working on, you know, putting a pathway down to the back of the house, as you guys can see here. That is currently getting installed. I thought it'd be cool to show you guys what I've been working on. Recently, I haven't been able to post as much, and I haven't been able to fish as much just because life has gotten in the way, you know. I've pretty much been living with a friend and coming here and working on this house as much as I possibly can at night while managing a full-time job, while managing this YouTube channel, and it's a lot, man. It's a lot. Slowly but surely, we're gonna try and make something happen. Let me know what you guys want to see. Do you want to be here for the ride? Do you even care? Do you hate this content? I can't fish moving into the next month. Like, it's gonna be snowing here. It's not gonna be cold enough to ice fish. If it is, I will ice fish. But would you guys like to see a DIY remodel of what I'm gonna do with this outdoorsman's little paradise? Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on Thursday with a new upload. Please leave a comment down below. Smash the subscribe button if you're new here. And I we'll catch you later.